Hello everyone, and welcome to our first lesson on Mauro Giuliani's Opus 48, number 3. This is a great etude for improving your PMI arpeggio technique, as well as improving your overall shifting technique on the instrument. And in today's lesson, we're going to talk about PMI arpeggios, we're going to talk about pre-reading, and at the very end, we'll play through measures 1 through 8. Let's get started with some PMI arpeggios. So, we're going to play this on 2 strings, where we put our P on the second string. After we play P, M goes on the first string. After I play M, I goes on the second string. After I play I, P goes back on the second string. Now, let's just make sure we feel great about this concept called extension timing. So, what's going to end up happening is as you play P, you'll notice that M and I are slightly flexed into the palm. As I play P, my M and I fingers extend outwards, and now my M finger is on the first string and my I finger is hovering over the second string. Then after I play I, P goes back down, and then my fingers are back slightly flexed in towards my palm, and the circle continues. So P, M, I, P, M, I. Now we're going to make a quick exercise out of this, going from high to low and back to high again. So we're going to go from 2, 1, 2 to 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Let's do this together. 1, 2, 3. Let's do one more. Ready, go. Great. Now we're going to do it with the metronome, where we hear a click every 3 notes. So start thinking about it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, P, M, I, P, M, I. This is a little bit quick. It might take some time to warm up to it, but we'll get there. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Ready, go. Practice that as many times as you need to. When starting a new piece of music, it's important to take inventory of both the key signature and the time signature. So if we take a look at the key signature, we have 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp, which puts us in the key of D major. If we take a look at our time signature, we're in 6/8, where we have 6/8 notes per measure, but we have big beats falling on 1 and 4 with the dotted quarter note. Think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next thing we'll want to notice is the texture. So our first note is a dotted quarter note D, but above it is a dotted quarter note rest. This is important for us because all of these downstem notes will be played with P, and all the upstem notes will be played with M and I to satisfy that PMI arpeggio that we worked on. Now we're going to want to take a look at that string indication. So below that first D, we have a 5 in a circle, which is indicating that we're going to play that D on the 5th string, 5th fret. This is important because it's going to change the whole passage, as we're now going to play everything in 2nd position. So if we look forward now, the next D is going to be played on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string with our 2nd finger. And if I go to the next measure now, that first B is going to be played in closed position with my third finger on the 4th fret on the 3rd string. I'm pretty good for measure 3 as long as I remember that C sharp. And if I look to measure 4, now's a good time to start looking at this chord. So the notes I have here are A, E, G, and C sharp, which to many of us is going to be an A7 chord. So set that up. Now notice that your second finger is on the 2nd string. The next chord that you're about to play is also going to have the 2nd finger on the 2nd string. So you're going to slide that C sharp up to D, and then now we're back in 2nd position again. So we're going to play that D with our 2nd finger, that F sharp with our 3rd finger, and that D with our 4th finger again. Then the rest of measures 5 through 8 are the same material again, so we should be good. So if we pre-read now, we have D, D, F sharp, D, B, D, B, G, B, G, E, G, E, C sharp, E, C sharp, A7, D. Now, let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our lesson for today. See you on the next one.